Wednesday, we changed that rain over to snow, and I see we've got a dog.
Sorry. Are we on,
Dakota?
That's all right.
Weather, schmether.
Yeah, we brought a puppy. Mr. Bojangles is with and Mike. Mike's here as well. Hey, Mike.
Mike
Harrell from Harrell Automotive. We kept telling you to bring the dogs because they're a big part of your business. They're in the office. They're in the commercial. They're on the logo.
They are family.
Look at this handsome boy.
Yeah.
Mr. Bojangles.
Mr. Bojangles, we're so happy to have you today.
TV.
Mr. Bojangles loves talking about cars too.
Okay.
Does he?
He hears it all day long.
Oh, that's what we're doing?
Right.
We're going to talk about cars? Okay, I thought we were all in on Mr. Bojangles.
We all need
We could do that
puppy
too.
love
That's easier for
today.
me.
We told Mike last week, bring your dogs. Yeah, we're dog friendly here. When he came in today, we're both like, there's no dog with you. And he goes, he's in the car. We said, go get him.
You can explore.
A little out of breath.
Yeah.
I love how they're in the office. So if you head down to Harrell Automotive, most likely you're going to see Mr. Bojangles.
You
Is that
will,
right,
you will
Jerome?
most likely see Mr. Bojangles or Poppy or Miss Paisley.
And
All
Poppy's the one on
right.
the logo, right?
That would be Paisley.
Oh, that's Paisley.
Yep,
Okay.
That would be Paisley,
Just
but they're both
exploring.
sisters, so
He's
they
just
look very
exploring.
similar.
Okay, how
Yeah.
sweet. All right, I guess we should get to the business at hand.
Okay.
How
yes.
old is Mr. Bojangles?
7.
Hi. Hello.
Just shy of 7.
He's got some big paws.
I know,
He's a
you're
big
big
guy.
boy.
Puppy.
He's
All
so
right,
beautiful.
let's get to our first question that we are bringing to the experts, both Mr. Bojangles and Mike here. I drive a 2017 Volkswagen, how do you say this?
Tiguan?
Tiguan. And when I drive on the highway, it smells like rotten eggs.
Ew.
It's been a few months and the smell has not abated. I think it may actually be getting stronger. What is it and what can I do about it? This is coming in from Joan.
Well, Joan, rotten eggs coming from your car can be a few different things. It can be caused by some fluids that as they wear, there's some sulfur in them, so they start smelling like that rotten egg smell. But the most likely culprit is the engine's not running properly and the catalytic converter, the catalyst, is not burning the emissions out enough, so you get that sulfur smell. There's probably something going on with it and it should be checked out.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Question number 2 today. I own a rather noisy 2015 Honda Pilot. It has a loud, high-pitched squeak, but only when I'm turning into a parking spot. What could be causing it, and will this be expensive? This comes in from Rob.
Well, Rob, my wife drives a Honda Pilot, 1 year newer, so a 2016, and we've had several different issues with squealing coming into parking lots, parking spaces specifically. And those low-speed, tight turn maneuvers, it's an all-wheel drive, and I find that the tires tend to hop a little bit on dry pavement, so you get a little screech. Or it could be something else that's starting to wear out and starting to contact when you put pressure on the vehicle going one way or another. So either way, I'd still have it checked out. Perhaps if it gets worse, sooner than later, but if it doesn't get worse, I'd have it checked out at least your next oil change.
And is it expensive? And I love, I think this is such a big fear with all of us when it comes to bringing your car in anywhere.
I understand.
That you never really know what it's going to be.
And there are so many different things that can go wrong with every scenario that we talk about, even on this segment, that it's hard to put a price tag on that because it could be something like brake pads starting to get a little low, and the squeal tab, the little indicator that tells us when it's starting to get low, it's doing its job in making that noise. That could be a few $100s to $500 depending on your vehicle.
Interesting.
It could be a wheel bearing that could go even higher than that. It just all depends on what it is. There's
But
so
you got to
many
get it
moving
looked
parts.
at. Yeah.
Exactly.
I've got a question for you. I've got a relatively new Jeep Compass, and all of a sudden, only during the daytime, I can hardly see my instrument panel. It's very, very dim. And I've got a couple little dials on the side, and I can't seem to make any adjustments that make that come back up. Is it like a light bulb issue or something?
A lot of times on the newer vehicles, we have daytime mode and nighttime mode, and it could be going into daytime mode where it dims the lights for you. There's usually a setting in the driver's information center or in the radio head that can be adjusted. I'd look in your owner's manual, or Google a minute.
Or Google it.
Google that query, and I bet you find somebody that has that, put a video on YouTube, and is going to show you how to shut that function off.
Because I'm just afraid that I'm going to take it in, and then it's going to be something really ridiculously simple. So I'm trying to figure it out on my own.
Best case scenario, if it's something simple, a good shop should just hand you your keys back, give you the information that you need, and say, come see me when you need something real.
That's true, yeah.
One of those good shops, Harrell Automotives, and you can submit your questions for free, by the way. This is a free segment segment, all thanks to our friends at Harrell Automotive. Send them an ask@yououghtoKnow.org.
Mr. Bojangles is over in the Weather Center. He's visiting with Dakota.
He's interested about these high winds, I think.
Mr. Bojangles.
Come on, Mr. Bojangles. Oh, here he comes.
Here he comes. Come
you
on
want to
back.
say goodbye? Come on. Come here.
Oh, he's like,
Oh, he wants to
who's
go.
talking to
Come
me?
on. You ready?
There we go.
You say goodbye to everybody?
Hi.
What a good puppy.
We love him.
gosh,
Thanks,
we love
Mike.
it.
Thanks for having us.
We'll see you
for
next
being
week.
We'll be here.
Okay.
We'll be right back.